Hey Weeblos, hey pals, it's everybody's favorite gamer girl, Tristonium, and you might be thinking, Tristan, your hair looks kind of freaking nice today, and to that, I say thank you. And you also have hair. Now, I'm here, usually I script these intro bits, but I'm not, because I feel like it helps to make it, me saying how I got introduced to the game feel a little more at heart, so we're gonna be doing that. So this isn't scripted or anything. This intro bit. So, I got into GTA Vice City when I was like 4, before that too, but I didn't have what you call memory. So, it didn't matter that much to me. And I used to play it, and I'd play it with the volume down so I couldn't hear the curse words and stuff. I know some people can relate to that. For, playing, GTA type games when they were little. Yeah, so my mom would have me play with the volume down, because yes, the cursing is definitely the worst thing about that game. And yeah, I like Vice City. Well, oh no, is that spoiling the review? Yeah, it's a game. Played it when I was little a lot. And yeah, I just kind of came out the womb playing this game. We're not gonna put a visual for that. But yeah, I've just been playing it since I was little, since before I had a memory, literally. And yeah, it's a very special game to me, actually. Cool thing. Okay, also, I'm in my room right now because my parents have their door open, and I typically record in the kitchen, but I don't want to disrupt their sleep. Alright, green screen gone. Okay. Well, first I have that via San Andreas poster on my wall, but I also have Vice City posters, but these are actually the same poster. This is just this poster flipped up and turned around because I have two sides. So one side is the map and the other side is this very nice woman. And yeah, so I have two of that because I've had two copies of the game physically for PS2, but in this review I'm playing on the PS4. Anyways, how about we get to that mother effing review, huh? So let's talk about this game's protagonist, since there's a big change from GTA 3's, which is the protagonist is now voiced, and not completely silent, so he actually has a personality. He's also voiced by Ray Liotta from that one movie. I like the change from Mr. Hey, I don't want to talk ever, to Hey, I don't stop talking. Cloud and Tommy also look very similar, one reason possibly being that this game started as an expansion on GTA 3. I know I've been told that. So maybe they didn't have much time to make a severely different looking guy, but I don't know. There wasn't much range when it came to faces and games in 2002. Tommy and Cloud actually look so similar that my brother first played these games. He thought they were the same guy. And it makes sense to consider this game is based in 1986 while 3 was based in 2001. But oh my god, stop dissing my brother. He was literally like 10 at the time. You doofus! Oh shit! Lewis, remember in GTA you thought that Tommy and Claude were the same guy?
Why are you in my house?
The story is about Tommy Vercetti being released from prison after being in there for 15 years and being sent to Vice City, based on Miami, after his mob boss guy tells him to. You're sent to do a drug deal, but evil guys invade and kill the guy giving your guys the drugs, and you have to run, leaving the money and drugs to be stolen, which leaves the game's plot to be about you trying to find out who messed up your deal. Anyways, that's enough Tommy talk. Let's talk about that sweet, sweet 80s atmosphere. Ooh! This game has a god-tier atmosphere, being what a lot of people's favorite GTA atmosphere is. With the perfectly colored HUD, the music, which we'll talk about soon, and other things like the story being heavily inspired by movies like Scarface. But, don't get mad, but this actually isn't my favorite GTA atmosphere. San Andreas has my favorite, because, let's be honest, the 90s were kind of freaking cool. And you might be saying, but Tristan, the 80s is the best thing ever. And I have something to say for you if you can't understand my simple little preference.
We do not care.
This game really does have a great atmosphere though, and the cool thing about old games is they can take you back to multiple times. Like this takes me back to 1986, 2002, and 2012 all at once, and it kinda hurts my brain. There's also some brilliant things like putting in past versions of GTA 3 cars like the Banshee or the Tristan Mobile. Now on to the music. This game has my second favorite GTA soundtrack behind San Andreas because 90s rap is cool. Now, you won't listen to this game's radio and start floating, but you'll most likely enjoy it.
People don't got to get old.
So starting my playthrough, I chose controller setup 4 like in my GTA 3 review, didn't do taxi missions because I didn't want to this time, and managed to remember the body armor locations from my first playthrough of Vice City in 2019. I'd also save to refill my health sometimes, and a lot of my playthrough of this was similar to my GTA 3 playthrough, like loading my last save every time I was busted by cops, or died. And I'd also spent a lot of time making Tommy not wear his iconic floral shirt because they finally added outfits in this game. And this one is my favorite. And outfits in this, it's not too crazy, but at the time I imagine this was a massive improvement. What the? Lewis, was it a big improvement when they added outfits in GTA Vice City?
What is GTA?
Now, I actually committed a lot of Grand Theft Auto because there are cars in this game which control the same as GTA 3's, and I think my favorite one was called Phoenix, which I enjoyed driving a lot. There's also bikes now which probably control about as good as possible, with some of them looking like they have teeth. Also, I found out you can do some crazy wheelies with these things. There's also planes and helicopters which perform an okay performance. There's also an RC helicopter mission, and it's known for being really hard, but it was like super easy and I beat it in my first try, so call me Jesus because I guess I'm the mother effing messiah. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I always hear of it being hard. There's also boats, which I never used much due to just loving driving and never really seeing a point in using boats other than when I was forced to during missions. Now, we're about to talk about the property system in the game, but before we do that, I have what might be a reveal for some of you. Any mission you do for the game that didn't have a letter symbol was a side mission. So, all the Cuban gang missions, all the Haitian gang missions, all optional. You can beat the game pretty quickly, actually. Once getting your mansion, you have to buy properties, which are easy to explain. You pay money for a place, do missions for it, and it starts earning money, and you can collect it. The thing is, you have to do this to beat the game, which the game never tells you and hardly implies, and I didn't know this my first playthrough, so I googled it, and you must have like 6 to 8 properties with all the missions done. Then you unlock the last mission, and I skipped the side missions this playthrough since I've already been through them, and I don't regret it. I still had an amazing time. The thing is, properties are really expensive, so I did a bit of cheating. I started a vigilante mission in a police car, which just tells you to kill some criminal in a vehicle, put the police car in my garage, then did the cheat to blow up all the cars in the game, blowing up my target, giving me money and keeping my police car safe in the garage. And this worked and got me $19 million after I did this over 100 times, and ended with me accidentally blowing myself up. It was worth it though. The best part is the cheat doesn't mess with trophies in the game, so you still get them. Now, let's talk about difficulty and mission design. This game can get very hard with missions, sometimes being so difficult they made me not want to review the game, but I got through them. With cars being so easily damageable, I sometimes had a lot of trouble escaping the police, but once I got to a pay and spray, everything was okay. And that rhymed. Mission design is pretty basic and usually not that linear. You usually just have to kill a guy, but there's missions with cool stuff like needing to break a guy out of prison or dress up as police officers. You'll also sometimes stumble upon a hidden package collectible which gives you, probably gives you a cool reward if you get them all. I wouldn't recommend playing this without cheats if you race easily, but it's still a very fun game, and maybe just get it to drive around and listen to music. Speaking of cheats, this game has a lot of them, and they work out nice, and they got cool ones like spawning me in the game, or turning you into a different character, and it is fun. Now, onto the gunplay. I had actual fun with this game's gunplay. I felt like I had more health in this compared to GTA 3, even before I got 150 body armor from the vigilante missions that I did, and I didn't have to restart missions too many times after dying in a firefight. I changed weapons with the triggers and could see what weapon was being used on the top right, where when you don't have a weapon equipped, it shows Tommy's fist, which kinda looks like it has the bi flag colors. Damn, Tommy really said gay rights.
Gay rights? Yeah, gay rights. I'm gay.
We stand, Tommy. Anyways, let's get into the really stupid Dumbo Stinky Brainer Poo Poo Doodle Fart Grandpa Please Help Me segment of this review. This game has some really dumb stuff, like the fact that the front of your mansion doesn't make sense. Another thing is, you can crouch and not walk. More like Tommy Ver can't walk! I was really annoyed with the fact that you had to pay full gun price for more ammo of a gun. But once I had $19 million, it didn't matter much. Also, Tommy can't swim. A minor thing is that they got rid of the bird's eye view, which didn't matter much when it was there in the last game, but it was sometimes fun to mess around with. Another thing is you can't spin the camera, it just puts you into first person. And the last thing is you can sometimes, usually early game, see cutscenes awkwardly pause at the end before they fade out.
Mug, I knock you spark out. Give me a drink. And where's that slut?
Now onto the things I enjoyed, liked, and loved. The first being the sense of progression, going from a newly released ex-prisoner to a crime boss. Something else is this one crane that moved one time. I don't know, like it made the world feel a little more alive. And another thing is the fact that the escalators worked in this game. I also like this roller skating lady because she made the environment feel alive. And the last thing, it's like the most hilarious glitch I've ever experienced. Hopefully you find this as funny as I did, but it was just really, I don't know, I found it very funny. So here you go, it's a very funny glitch from my playthrough.
Oh, we gotta redecorate this place. We gotta make it look older. I can't stand this look.
Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar in your...
Oh, we gotta redecorate this place. We gotta make it look older. I can't stand this.
Listen to me. The time to take over this town is now.
Oh, we gotta redecorate this place. We gotta make it look older. I can't stand this look.
Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar...
Look.
Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar in...
You're my lawyer, Rosenberg.
Look.
Tommy, what do you say? What do you say we put a bar in...
You're my lawyer, Rosenberg, not my interior decorator. Got it? Listen to me. The time to take over this town is now. It's all out there waiting for us.
We need to start seizing territory and let Vice City know we're the new players in town. You know what I'm saying?
Hi. We finished reviewing Vice City. That was it. That cutscene was kind of the end game of that whole review. So yeah, I reviewed Vice City. It was fun. I was actually, it wasn't as fun as my other reviews though. I think this is the most like stressed I've ever felt making a review and anxious. It's not even like it was hard, but I don't know, I really wanted to get it done because the next game I'm reviewing is Saints Row. So I'm gonna be doing the Saints Row games. So that's gonna be fun. And yeah, I don't know, I was getting very anxious because I just wanted to play Saints Row. So that's why I didn't do all the side missions. I also just didn't want to. But yeah, this was the review. I hope you enjoyed. Saints Row is coming soon. No after credits, little intro things. I haven't made that yet. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'm so tired though. I almost didn't do this whole green screen thing. I was gonna just show my face. Yeah, I'm gonna dance soon. Pee, brush my sleep. Yeah, brush my teeth and then sleep. I had fun making this. So, how long have my arms been swaying? Yeah, thank you for watching. This is me, Tristonium. Oh, subscribe if you want. I have a second channel. I'm not gonna link it. Well, maybe I might. I don't know. There's no video of this. It's behind the scenes stuff, but there's no video explaining how I made this video. But it's called Tristonium. It's literally just Tris, a 2, and then Neum. So yeah, check out my Instagram. Same as my YouTube. Check out my Twitter. It's behind me. There. And yeah, eat your fruits and veggies. Lewis. So, and when GTA Vice City
Love that,
came,
yeah.
Wait, your arm is in the way of the biscuits. Oh god, you're putting so many things.